ta' 8 l-ħin li issa drajtu li kull nar ta' ġimgħa fih nagħmlu kollegament mal-Pellegrina Timea Szilagyi u bħalissa wkoll ma' Timea ser nitkellmu minn Montserrat, però nsellem minn hawnhekk lil James Portelli minn XirCammini li bħalissa wkoll huwa minn naħa tiegħu qed jagħmel il-Camino de Fatima, nispera li qed tajjeb iva, Camino de Fatima. Flimkien ma' XirCammini u bħalissa qed isegwina mill-Belt Eterna Ruma xi ġmiel ta' ritratti wkoll batinna dalodu James, però ħankellem ftit lil Timea wkoll illi min-naħa tagħha batit li ritratti mill-isbaħ minn Montserrat. Good morning, dear Timea, and welcome to Campus Breakfast. How are you this morning? Where exactly are you right now?
Good morning, Antonella, and good morning, everyone who is listening. I'm in Montserrat. I'm still in the monastery. The picture is I sent to you.
Wow,
it's a fantastic place. I think I have never stayed in such a luxurious albergue where I am. Actually, it's especially for pilgrims. And finally, I met 2 other pilgrims here.
They're headed
after 42 days.
They're headed to Santiago as well?
Yes. They started in Barcelona and they are going almost the same route.
So they just started their walk, right?
They just started. They are freshmen and they complained about yesterday's
temperature, most probably, eh?
I was really looking forward to get back to the mountains after the slopes. I mean, Sardinia and Sicily was also beautiful, but being among these giant rock formations, it's something so special.
Wow! And you slept in a very luxurious accommodation, and you only paid €10.
It was €10, yes. I never spoke about money during my journey, but Sicily and Sardinia, it's mostly B&Bs and they cost about €40 to €70 a night.
And this room with a view was your cheapest stay, I presume.
Actually, day before yesterday, I stayed for €5 in an albergue where I was only myself. It's usually it's for pilgrims, and this is what I am used to before COVID or before, when I started my pilgrimage. It was always like that, but where there's no option for pilgrims, for pilgrims, then this is but it's part of the package.
Oh, of course it is. This is going to be the most silly question I've ever asked you. Did you hike up to Montserrat or did you take the cable car? She must have. You got my question because for a moment I thought the line went off.
No, I just heard that the most silly question, but I don't know what the question is.
Did you hike up to Montserrat or did you take the cable car?
No cable car. Since I left from Malta, no any transportation I took except the ferries, except the boats. Not even where it's possible, I don't take the escalera, I take the steps. I don't take any transfers. These 2 guys yesterday, they took the tube in Barcelona to get close to the mountain, but I walked. I never take anything, and I don't plan to take any means of transportation. Every centimeter I am walking.
Mind you, Timea, there's James listening from Rome. He also sent me beautiful pictures from the Basilica di Santa Croce di Gerusalemme. There's James who's listening to us right now from XirCammini.
Greetings, James, and I'm sure you are.
Yes, Timea, you're back. You were saying something to James.
To James, I'm just saying that I follow the Fatima Camino, and even being in Rome, it's fantastic. These are all so special energies where
definitely.
Because really I feel that by every evening I'm kind of dying, and from the morning I'm ready to go.
God bless
So
you.
it's,
God bless you.
I still...
You're now 7 weeks into your Camino. That's no joke, 7 weeks. How does it feel to arrive, not now, because now you're in the mountains, okay, Montserrat, how did it feel to arrive in such a vibrant city of like Barcelona after weeks of rural walking? And how did it feel on the ferry as well?
The ferry was 15 hours non-stop engine buzzing, which, I already experienced it between Palermo and Cagliari, that there's this buzzing where your backpack, your brain is buzzing, and I really wish to get out. I met a lovely couple on the ferry, so I practiced a bit my Spanish with them, and they were really nice. So I took the chance to meet some people. But then getting out of the ferry, about 11 o'clock, I arrived to a hostel, and at 7 in the morning, I was up.
What is your target destination for today,
Really
Timea?
rushing out.
Bħalissa Timea
My target
Your target destination, Timea.
for today?
Yes.
For today, it's Igualada. It's a bit less than 30 kilometers from here. And I was so lucky because here in this albergue, there's a lovely hospitalero who walked montons of caminos with his wife. She was also here. And basically, we planned my next 10 days. So he suggested me some of the iconic places. Some is a bit longer stretch, some shorter. But I really wish to stay in a Camino spirit as possible, as close as possible. So... and he suggested me this Igualada. And then I have some plans already ahead for 10 days. So for the plan, a bit longer term, this is the Camino Catalan that I'm walking, and it will be about 2 weeks to arrive just under the Somport Pass. So I'm still doing mountains, looking forward. And then after I go down maybe a few days' time to the Camino Francés in Logroño. And
it's good that you're in the mountains right now, because Barcelona, Catalonia tends to be a very, very hot region, if I can say so.
Yes, but in the mountains, it's fine. It's fine. I'm still, yes. It's, it's sweaty once we are climbing, but it's bearable. It's not, that's why I'm not going. There's 2 options to reach the Camino Francés. One is towards Zaragoza, and one of the other pilgrims is doing that way. But even the hospitalero said that it's too hot right now there. So I prefer the mountains. And I'm sure that the Camino Francés will be hot, but until I can, I enjoy the mountains and this cooler weather. But really here, this is the first time what I'm saying, that I would really wish the time would stop and I can stay here to hike a bit more.
Of course.
Because Montserrat Peak, the highest peak, is only 1,237 meters, and I went up to 1,100 yesterday. But I would like to stay here and discover this mountain a bit more. But I'm sure I will come back because it's so beautiful.
Yes, I had a very brief stop. I was on a day's excursion from a cruise, so I really could spend only a couple of hours there, and it's beautiful. And thank you for the beautiful pictures that you sent me. Last week, we forgot to mention something you encountered.
Yes. I wanted to wrap up a bit the Camino di Santiago in Sardinia, and I want to say a big thanks again to Marina Shibilla, who really supported me all the way with contacts and arranging beautiful things, including getting 2 little bells from Tonara for me, and they were waiting for me in Porto Torres, including my Compostela of the accomplishment of the Camino. And it was such a great joy too, because I have lovely memories of the Tonara visit, the Campanacci family, Ignazio Floris and his sons, and it was so nice because I contacted him that ever since we left from there with Phyllis, my friend, we were talking about the little bells, and he sent me a photo of a special bell, a Pilgrim version, and he shipped it for me by the time I arrived to Porto Torres. So now they are in my bag.
Oh,
they are not heavy. I treasure them so much. I will show them Santiago, and I will take them home, and I will treasure them.
Wow, these beautiful
Thank you
experiences
so much
you will surely
again.
treasure for life. As you're into your 7th week, well, you are completing your 7th week of the Camino. Is there anything about yourself you are noticing now? Perhaps something you didn't notice in the first weeks of the Camino, Timea?
Nothing really. As I always say, the first 2 weeks is you discover all the physical pain and all the symptoms, and you just carry them and you bear them. Every single day I have issues with my feet, with my legs, with my shoulder. The backpack is really heavy, but you just live with it. It's part of the package. These two guys, the new guys, they started to complain, but I don't even mention. I don't take notice of these anymore. I just really look forward to the journey and some encounters and nature. And so far, this Camino Catalan has been so, pleasing for me.
Wow, that's good. That's nice to hear.
I hope it remains like that because it's still a remote Camino. Not so many people are walking it. So I hope. Yesterday, the whole day, I walked alone. It was only in the evening when I arrived to Montserrat when I met some people. So now in the morning, I still visit the Basilica because it was quite late when I arrived. It's fantastic. And and then after I go for my day.
With your Camino.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time. It's always a great pleasure to hear you so energetic. You're truly an inspiration. I wish you buon Camino, Timea, and look forward to hearing about your experience again today week.
Thank you so much. Buon Camino to all and have a nice week and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Timea minn Montserrat inselmu wkoll il-James Portelli li bħalissa qiegħed isegwina mill-Belt Maġika, il-Belt Eterna ta' Ruma. James minn XirCammini jista' jgħin lilek li qed issegwini bħalissa jekk għandek xewqa li tagħmel esperjenza bħalma jidi mhux neċessarjament tagħmel il-Camino Maltais kif għamlet Timea illi baqala ftit ġimgħat ġmielhom ukoll. Il-pjan oriġinali kien li dan il-pellegrinaġġ tul madwar 3 xhur. Hemm diversi pellegrinaġġi, XirCammini, James Portelli minn XirCammini żgur illi jista' jgħinek tagħmel kuntatt bħalissa ma nafx kemm jista' jwieġbek għax qiegħed Ruma bil-mixja tiegħu. Però għamel kuntatt ma' XirCammini u min jaf forsi xi darba tista' tkun inti illi bħal Timea u tant pellegrini oħra twettaq din ix-xewqa, din il-ħolma u tagħmel din l-esperjenza li tkun qed tpoġġi lilek innifsek taħt sfida kontinwa, però hija xi ħaġa wkoll spiritwali ħafna. Grazzi ħafna lil XirCammini.